this week's program, we're going to write some array algorithms. Many of the algorithms come right out of Chapter 7. So I have created a text file for you with a lot of numbers. I want you to go ahead and load those into Array when your program starts. Something new that I want you to try are called regions. Regions just is a way for you to collapse and expand as your methods grow in your program. So I've created a region here. You see that it's collapsed. It's called Array Methods. And many of these methods I typed straight out of the book. So as I expand it, I want to show you how to create the region. At the beginning of your region, you're going to use a # region followed by the name you want to give your region. Now the name is optional, but when you collapse it, that name is what you're going to see. So if you have more than one region, you definitely want to give it a name. At the end of the region, you see we end with # and region. Everything in between will collapse. Okay, so here is a GUI. It's a simple GUI to execute all of your array methods. So since the form is already opened, the array has already been loaded. The array is being loaded immediately. I have here a button that will then loop through the array and load this unsorted array into a list box. There are 175 elements in the array. I have here search, and you can put in a value and search, and I just happen to know that this value is in the array, and it's telling me I'm getting a value. There's 168 lookups in order to find that. That value was near the end of the array. Also, when I click on the search, you notice that it's finding the value in my list box, and that is because there's a one-to-one relationship between the index in the array and the index in the list box. That's just the way I loaded it. So where I found the array, the item in the array, can be assigned to the selected index property. When I assign the selected index property of the list box, it then highlighted where that value was at. So if I select something that's probably not there, you will see it says it's not found, 175 lookups, which makes sense because that's how many items there are. Now the way I wrote the sort array is your unsorted array will no longer exist. You'll have the same array, it will now be sorted. So it's sorted. Notice that once I sorted, it enabled my binary search. So if you want to see the sorted array, there it is in the list box. Now, the list box to the left is no longer the original array. This was previously loaded. So if I want to do a binary search on 54, you will see it was not found. It took 7 lookups compared to 175 lookups in the unsorted array. If it finds it, okay, like before, it will highlight where it finds it at in the list box, and again, only 7 lookups. Finally, I want you to do a couple of the simple array algorithms. So I have one that will find the total of all the values. I'd like to format that, find the highest, find the lowest, and then find the average. Finally formatted one. So those are the algorithms that I want you to write for this program. Hope you enjoy writing them.